Hi there, and welcome to the Skylight Books author reading series. If you'd like to learn more about us and our many upcoming author events, please visit skylightbooks.com, where you can browse our inventory, buy books, and join our Friends with Benefits Club. You can also follow us on Twitter, Tumblr, and Facebook. To speak to a real live bookseller like me, please call 323-660-1175. Thanks for your support, and enjoy.
For tonight, we're going to start out with a little bit of a talk from Simon. He's going to give a presentation, and then we'll do a Q&A and a signing. Just a note, if you would like your book signed, please purchase it ahead of time. The line will be shorter, I promise. And once we are all finished up here, I'm going to have you line up along these bookshelves here. So just keep that in mind for the signing. All right, so if you could all help me out and silence your cell phones, as I'm doing right now. I will introduce Simon. Simon Hanselmann was born in 1981 in Launceston, Tasmania. Wow. Close enough. Butchered it. His New York Times best-selling Megg and Mogg series has been translated into 13 languages, nominated for multiple Ignatz and Eisner awards, and won Best Series at the Angoulême. Oh, thank you. It's French, so of course, yeah. Angoulême International Comics Festival in 2018. He currently lives in Seattle, Washington, with his wife and a rotating cast of small animals. Please give it up for Simon Hanselmann.
Can I open this? Good evening, Los Angeles. All right, so the presentation is a reading, just like a straight reading of a chapter from the book, Chapter 2 from Bad Gateway, the new Megg and Mogg book from Fantagraphics Books. I'm going to do the voices and click through, and it'll basically be like watching an Adult Swim show. Runs about 14 minutes, no commercials. I shouldn't stand in front of the screen, that would be kind of awkward. I guess I'll bend down. Alright, I'll be back here. Alright, so I'm just going to start doing it. Let's get the show on the road. It's called Rollerblades, Chapter 2 from Bad Gateway. It does contain a lot of swearing. Fuck. Alright, this is the last little bit. I'll halve it up. How does this look to you? Well, that half looks bigger. Fine, you have that half. God damn it, that was nothing. Jones! 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 What? I was asleep. Dude, can you do us an eighth on credit? Oh, fuck, I wish. Town's dry. Why do you think I was trying to sleep? Well, when are you getting more? I don't know, when they grow more. Fuck. I think Mike might have a secret guy if you've got cash. Really? But we don't have any cash. Nah, well, he won't do credit. And where's all your cash gone? On rent. And I guess we overspent a bit last week. Again. We get paid next week. You got any cash? I'm in the same boat, waiting for some payments. There any shit around here to pawn? Not really. We sold all the DVDs, all my old CDs. We sold Mogg's Pogs. There's not really much left to scavenge. Anything? Nah, bunch of dirty old gloves and poisons. Bah. Hey, Al never came back for his mail. Maybe there's some checks in here. Junk. Not even anything funny. Fuck, no, there's nothing good here. Balls. What about the shed? There's all those boxes out there. Oh, wow, of course. There must be tons of shit out there. This is pretty shitty stuff. Bunch of old moldy pants. Over here's just full of recycling and doorknobs. I got coat hangers, dead coffee maker, pants and doorknobs. Yeah, more doorknobs over here. This box is all doorknobs. Oh, whoa! What, spider? No, my old rollerblades. Ooh, Wayne Gretzky's. Those are fancy rollerblades. Yeah. How much do you think we can get for them? Whoa, you still got it. Yeah. Okay, get them off. Here's the pawn store. Fuck. I feel really weird selling them. My mother worked so hard for these. I think she went without drugs to get them for me. That's a beautiful story, Meg, but we need money for drugs. Good afternoon, my good man. Do we have something special for you? Look at these beautiful Gretzky's. Blades are making a big comeback, I hear. All the cool kids are blading. I'll give you $5. $5? Oh, come on. These are Gretzky's. They cost $300 in the 90s. Yeah, what can I tell you? Ain't no kids buying no rollerblades no more. Come on, these got to be worth at least $100. He's knocked over the bicycles. I'll give you 20 and you get the fuck out of my store. Fuck, $20? No fucking way, that's barely any drugs. That guy's a crook. We'll bus on over to Smitty's. He'll give us a fair price. Okay. Hey, Smitty, old pal, do I got a bargain for you? Yeah? Yeah, what you got? Yeah, what you want for these? $80. $80? I'll give you 3. That's me being generous. $3? Yeah, sorry, sweetheart. There's no demand for fancy Canadian rollerblades. He's knocked over the bicycles again. How much longer? Not too much farther. Okay. This place knows their shit. Ding ding. Nick, how you doing? Fuck. What you want, Jones? You know those dildos you sold me last month turned out to be stolen. Oh, I don't know anything about that. No way! Listen, I got something good for you today. Come on, look at these beautiful Gretzky's. Damn fine condition. You won't find another pair of these in this condition. These were $300 retail. $300! Google it. $2. Come on, Nick. How long have we known each other? $2 is a good price for these. Take it or fucking leave it. There's drums involved now. It's bicycles and drums. It's escalated. Okay, there's one more place I want to try. Seriously, this place is going to be the one. Fuck! Doug's Cash Stop is gone? Man, end of a fucking era! Damn! Okay, I know another place across the state line. Oh, dude, it's over. I can't do this anymore. This is fucking pointless. City porn guy offered us $20. Let's just go back to him. Yeah, 20's better than nothing. We can get a 16th for that. Okay, I'm calling Mike. Mike, hey, yeah, you seeing your man today? Oh, yeah? Okay. All right, see you there. What's happening? He's meeting the guy in a few hours. He says if we meet him at the bar, he'll sort us out. Oh, yes. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, thank God. Okay. Hey, back again. So I guess we'll take you up on your offer. Nah. Changed my mind. What? Oh, come on. Shouldn't have turned it down the first time. Oh, man, come on. Please, we're desperate. Please. It's been such a long day. Please. Boom! Nice job with the tears, Meg. Way to turn it on. Yeah? Okay, let's go meet up with Mike. I can't wait to get high. Woo! All right, sports bar. Got wings that'll make you shit. 23 TVs and $10 2-for-1 mangritas. You can smell the toilets from the seats there. Setting the scene. You ready to order some drinks yet? We're still waiting for our friend. You sure I can't start you off with anything? Well, that'd be a bit fucking rude, wouldn't it? I'm sure our friend will be here soon. God fucking damn it, where the fuck is he? Call him again. Dude, he's not answering. I don't want to piss him off. He said he'll be here. Meg? What's wrong? I don't know. My rollerblades. Just selling off my memories so cheaply. It fucking sucks. Yeah, I feel ya. Like last year when I sold all my stuffed animals. They were my childhood friends. Horace, Snowy, Coco, Leo, Lionel, Toffee. I put them all in a trash bag and sold them all to some creep for fucking nothing. God, they're probably in a fucking landfill. Probably got used as rags. They deserve better. Fuck. Look, I don't know what to do, guys. He ain't getting back to me. Fuck. Yeah, I don't know. You three need to order something. I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Jones, call Mike again. His phone's turned off, dude. It ain't happening. Fuck! Yeah, looks like we'll have to head home. I got some sleeping pills. Just gonna knock myself out, I think. God damn it, I want to get high. Yeah, me too, man, me too. Oh, hey, what? Let's get some ammo. The sex shop on the next block sells it. Ammo? Yeah, you get a pretty good rush off it. Do some chin-ups straight after sniffing, send you to space. No, we should wait. What if Mike calls? He ain't calling now. Come on, we'll smoke a ton of cigarettes and half a bunch of ammo. We can have a little dance party. That sounds kind of nice. Oh, closed. Oh, fuck. Fine, let's go. Wait, I see someone in there. Hey! Hey! Jones, it's over. Oh, yeesh, what's going on out here? We're closed. Dude, we got $20. Sell some ammo. Hey, look, sorry, I turned the register off. I'm out back cooking my dinner. Oh, please. Please. Oh. All right, let's go hang out at the mall for a bit. Do some huffing. Okay. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Gimme. Oh. Okay, that's not bad. Oh. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, yeah. More. Let's get loose. Gimme. What are you doing? I want to get a deeper sniff. I'm going to hover this pen tube down inside. Dude, be careful. Yeah. Oh, wow. Whoa. Let me try. Hang on. It's my pen. Oh, fuck. You spelt it. Fuck. Hey, where are you going? Fuck, did it all spill? Yes. Oh, shit. Wait, there's a little bit left in here. What the fuck are you looking at? All right, where the fuck did Jones go? I think he went over here. Oh, man, I'm flying. All right, I guess he went inside. No, not in this one either. Oh, fuck, well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't see him anywhere. Well, this sucks. Yeah. Let's go home. Jones? What do you want to do? I don't know. May as well just go to sleep. It's 8 p.m. Well, there's no fucking weed. What the fuck am I supposed to want to do? All right, don't snap at me. I'm not fucking snapping at you. I'm just feeling like shit. Okay, fine. Fuck it. Fuck, this sucks. Why don't we watch the new Black Mirror? Lose ourselves in dystopian sci-fi. I don't want to waste those on not being high. And they'll suck if we're not high. Well, I don't know. Hey, did you hear that? Jones? Jones! We found you! Where's the ammo? What? Where's the ammo? The ammo? Here. There's barely anything in there. Fuck. So, what's we doing? What's the plan? I don't know. What is it? Is it Mike? He just showed up at the bar with the weed guy. Oh. Oh, shit. Fuck! That's the end of that chapter. Wow. Ooh. Whew. So that's chapter 2 of 8 chapters, I believe. The first chapter is 50 pages, then that one, then 6 additional chapters. Real bang for your buck. Fun fact, I did actually do a lot of theatrical coughing training for that performance. So I've been studying under Jeremy Coughing, who's the Pacific Northwest's premier theatrical coughing coach. So I hope you enjoyed that, because I've been working very hard on that. Yes, without further ado, I think there's going to be a short improvised Q&A, I've been told. So I think that'll happen, and then I'll be drawing in books. At this point, I assumed someone would walk onto the stage and say, yes, I'm hosting the Q&A, as discussed earlier. Or maybe we decided that I was just going to do it on my own. Did we decide I was just going to do it on my own? Or? Yeah, that's right, because we were going to call upon questions from the audience, perhaps, to give it some, some zest. Yeah. Did you want to take the mic?
No, I don't need the mic. I can just call him.
Okay. Do I not need to use the mic?
It's up to you.
All right.
I think in the back they would like for you.
All right. Well, fire away with this short burst improvised Q&A. Oh, I thought you were going to facilitate it and, do the crowd work and.
Who have questions?
We could just skip it, but it depends. People could put their. Oh, annoying questions, fantastic.
So at the end of Megg doesn't Al get? Oh man, don't put me on the spot.
It's not gonna make it.
So I think at the end of Megg Al gets kicked out. Al gets kicked out of the apartment. Right?
Well, he doesn't get kicked out. He leaves because of the toxic behaviour of Megg Mogg and Werewolf Jones. He leaves of his own accord, willingly. He doesn't get kicked out.
Okay.
You've not done your research. No, but what was the question?
No, I just wanted to know, is it serialized? Because I remember reading the second one.
Yes, this is a common problem.
That's why I preface it.
There's Megahex, the first book, which came out in 2014, and the owl moves out at the end. And then there's 2 more subsequent books, which are generally, I would say, expansion packs. They're set in the continuity during or before the end of Megahex. And there is a small note in the front of both of those subsequent editions, but it is hard to see. I think it's actually sideways, crammed in somewhere in some indicia and Library of Congress numbers, so a lot of people don't spot it. It's not just you. But yes, there is a continuity. The new book from Fantagraphics Books, Bad Gateway, picks up where Al has left and ties everything together. It neatly dovetails everything. It was a bit like George R.R. Martin, the way that the Game of the Thrones got ahead of him with the books. I feel like I got behind. As also Werewolf Jones is supposed to die in 2017. And when I wrote that, I thought that by 2017, much like George R.R. Martin, that I'd be up there, but I was throwing out baseballs at too many baseball games, and I got distracted, and I went to all the Comic Cons, and I was buying hats and fluffing my beard, and yeah. But yes, there is a continuity. It'll all make sense eventually. It rewards deep study. Yeah, it's like the Building Stories by Chris Ware. You put it together like a puzzle. It's a rainy Sunday activity. Great question. Yeah. Does anyone else have a... Oh, your hand went up first, I believe. Sorry, Mogg. I call him Mogg. Some things I learned when I started. When I started doing books, well, this harkens back to the 80s when I was a wee lad. I started self-publishing when I was 8 years old. I don't know where I got the idea, but I went to the corner milk bar where they had the Xerox machine, and I Xeroxed up my 8-year-old child comics, and I'd sell them on the playground. Would you like to buy a comic for $1? I used to give away free gifts. There'd be a free Garfield Band-Aid strapped to the front cover. That was a marketing incentive. I'd seen magazines with the free gifts, free nail polish. So I was like, okay. People want medicinal and beauty supplies on their magazines. I think I did delicately tape it on. I may have used a putty of some sort. I can't quite remember. This was in '89, and we were doing a lot of cocaine back then. So it was crazy. The '80s. I mean, it was a real rat race as a child entrepreneur. But yeah, I much like Peter Pan, I never stopped making my zines. I dropped out of high school, got in trouble for printing my zines. The principal said, "You can't do this. You cannot self-publish." And I was like, "Well, you're a dickhead, mate, because there's the Riverside Gazette. It's a self-published local newspaper. What the fuck are you talking about?" And so I dropped out of high school and pursued this. I worked at McDonald's. I used to scrub bird shit specifically out of aircraft hangars. Worked in call centres for a long time. That's where I worked on my speaking skills. Just kept cracking at it, and made zines for years. Sold them at local fairs. Made friends with other cartoonists. Made lifelong friends. Met my wife through comics. It brings people together. It's a beautiful thing. Art in all its forms. I'm getting so wistful now. But yeah, just kept cracking on at it. Put stuff on the internet in 2012. A friend of mine said, instead of playing noise shows and shirtlessly screaming at people with a synthesizer and then trying to sell witch comics in the lobby, put your comics online, maybe. Then people would see them. Outside of the shirtless synthesizer blasts of, shitcore garbage noise. And that worked. The internet, people read them and they got passed around. But I had 200 pages of Megg and Mogg at that point, so I had this big backlog, like an entire graphic novel's worth of work. So people were like, "Who's this person? Where have they come from? What's all this? What's this witch doing to this owl? What's happening?" And it just sort of went low-level viral as an alternative comic can go. It went precisely that viral, and the publishers came a-knocking. They cynically said, "We can probably make money from this." And they all swooped in. And they've made a bit of coin. I try not to embarrass them when I'm out on the road. And it's going all right. I can afford food now. I don't get behind on my rent anymore. And I get to draw witches all day. It's quite beautiful. And it's the magic of art. And if I did it from Tasmania, you can do it from anywhere. Let your star shine. Yeah, it's Errol Flynn, the girl from the Transformers movie, the first Michael Bay Transformers movie. Hannah Gadsby, and now me. Tasmania's big exports. Errol Flynn, anyone? Robin Hood in the 50s, yes. He's Tasmanian. He was a real piece of shit, I think. He was a bit of a bad man, but yeah, by God, he played the shit out of Robin Hood. Anyway, if there's any more questions, I'll give them 10-minute answers. Oh, yes, yeah, you were next.
When's our girl, Lucy Fuller, going to show her?
Never. That's a deep cut. That's a girl that I think Mogg threatens to cheat on Megg with when he thinks that she's kissing Al. I think Al was creepily coming on to Megg. I can't even remember. God, I don't read this garbage. Yes, no, but Susan will be coming. It's a great segue into the oft-mentioned Susan. It's Werewolf Jones's wife, who he often refers to, and she will be making a big splash in the future. Get ready for Susan. I promise exciting new characters in the future. And all your old favourites. He was next.
Do you ever experience people being shocked that the characters are based off of children's books?
Not generally. There is a British children's book series called Megg and Mogg with just one G, a singular G. I put 2 Gs on there. I thought that'd be like legally airtight. No, I didn't think about it. I was doing a big graphic novel. It was like a Twin Peaksy kind of teenage drama with sci-fi and magic, and getting sick of it. Wanted to draw some stoner comedy, brutal sadness, roommate, witch, owl comics, like a sitcom on paper. And so I started doing Megg and Mogg, and then I was like, oh, I like this. And people seemed to be like, oh, this is not shit. So yeah, I kept on doing that. But in the back of my mind, I was always like, shit, Penguin Random House. What if they get wind of this? This is getting big now. This is on the Tumblr. The kids are reading it on the Tumblr. What if they try and sue me? But I should have called the character something different, like, Megan and Michael instead of Megg and Mogg. Or Al could be called Stephen. And then there'd be no legal ramifications. But in exciting publishing developmental news, Penguin Random House will be publishing and distributing Megg and Mogg in the Latin American territories starting at the end of this year. So they're aware of me. I've done work for them before for the old Penguin Random House, old PRH. We hang out. I know the Penguin. He's an interesting character. Yeah. So I don't know. People say I ruined their childhood. But fuck them. It's a different thing. It's not a reboot. It's not a pastiche. It's just a stoned collage. I started doing these comics. What will I call this witch and cat? I've been drawing a lot of witches. Turned it into a thing. I'll call them Megg and Mogg, like those kids' books I grew up on. Be a big mistake, really. I mean, it was like a Robin Williams Flubber-esque fuck-up. And I've been, dealing with it ever since, bouncing around. Anyway, I think you had a question next, if my memory serves me correct.
Like early on in your career, do you remember anything specific that you learned that you felt kind of like pushed you up a lot, like from slow progress to like really quick progress?
It was Tumblr. I mean, it just boom. It's like, it happened pretty quick. I mean, I was working in a bookstore. I was like 30. I was like, oh no, I'm 30. Oh fuck. Freaking out. I always wanted to be published by Fantagraphics by the time I was 30. I was at work, like reading on the computer, like, the Comics Reporter resource list, and like, who do I fucking send stuff to? I mean, I don't want to self-publish anymore. And like, yeah, fuck. And yeah. Now I've lost my train of thought. I need a sip of my drink, actually. Now, where was I going?
You got on Tumblr?
I needed to bring it back to Tumblr, yes. So yes, depressed, working in a bookstore, put all the stuff on Tumblr. And I don't know, Tumblr was good. It worked quickly. In a couple of months, I had like multiple publishers that I really liked writing to me, and like, who's this? Who's this character with all this 200 pages of nonsense? Although Fantagraphics initially did not want to publish it. They thought it was shit. But they eventually changed their mind, and, would have been a big mistake if they hadn't. So yeah, no, it was Tumblr, but Tumblr's dead now. Instagram's no good, really. I was talking about this with some people outside before. It's, I don't know where you put stuff. It's like a big digital island of just, you're just lurking out there. Like, Tumblr had a really good, the viral thing. Like, on Instagram, you can't, like, reblog. You can reblog stuff, but no one really does it. Like, it's not about that. But Tumblr was about sharing things, and, I don't know. You just got to get lucky, I guess. Make sure, like at the time I was working in the bookstore, I was like, I'd work all day at work, and then I'd go home and just work all night. 2 hours sleep, drink a bunch of Red Bulls, vomiting in bins the next day at work. So you need to have bin vomit levels, garbage can vomit levels of passion and insane, unhealthy workaholism. Make sure you've got that huge backlog of work, and then just boom on the internet. I guess that could work for anyone. I don't know. No, I still draw on paper with pencils, and I use food coloring predominantly for the coloring agent. I don't know how to work Photoshop. I feel like a surgeon in front of a body, and there's nerve endings spraying everywhere, and it's like, what the fuck do I do? This could go any number of ways. So yeah, no computers. I did a watercoloring class in Canada a couple of months ago, and I opened it by smashing a Wacom tablet over my knee as like a statement. I cut myself on it and was bleeding the entire class. But I was talking about the virtues of like physical artwork that you can put in galleries in France, and old women in hexagonal glasses, if you suck up to them, will pay exorbitant amounts of money for your original artwork. Or you can have it all on a hard drive and sell PDFs on Gumroad for $1, and then your hard drive crashes and you put it in rice and it won't come back to life. And it's like, all my artwork is gone. It's not even real. It's not real. You can't touch it. I like to touch my artwork. I like to be visceral with the page, really throw myself into it, raining colours down like a mad alchemist. Yeah. I think that answers your question. Very dramatic. I like to move around. I feel like the way I write, it's like characters on a stage. I have my basic plot lines A to Z roughed out, and then I, rule up lots of little squares, and I write visually, very quickly, draw the characters, and they react to each other, and I sort of bounce around, and I am the characters. I tread the boards. It feels reactive, and I can't imagine, like, I've tried to, do like a screenplay and write like a text-based thing, but I can't write like that. I have to write really quickly, visually, so the characters are moving, and then I could transcribe that into a script, and all the mannerisms are there. But then I was told you don't really want to put lots of mannerisms in scripts. But yeah, no, it's visceral, and it's uncompromising. Yeah. Thanks for the question. Whoa. Oh, wow, that's a deep cut. That was like 4 years ago. I think someone at Funny or Die expressed interest in doing a short Megg and Mogg vignette, a live action thing. Now, I suggested Lindsay Lohan because mostly for marketing reasons. This was before Lindsay was like utterly fucked. Like there was still a shred of humanity there. So I thought all the gossip rags in the world would be like, Lindsay Lohan plays Stoner Witch on Funny or Die. Like, it'd be massive. People would be like, whoa. It was, pretty scummy of me, really. It was quite calculated, and I'm not proud of that moment in my career. But yeah, it just, it felt a shit, the executive got fired, as they do, and they move around from place to place, and they make you all these promises, and, buy you a drink, and then, bye. I've had my Hollywood run-ins over the years. I could tell you some war stories. But I've turned down people mostly. I'm very protective of my babies, and I love comics because it's an autonomous medium. It's just me. Full control. I can't. Yeah, I was doing something for a magazine recently, and they were like cutting out jokes, and first time in forever really, I've had to like have a script editor and someone, cutting my best jokes out, and believe in yourself. You're your best editor, unless you're really bad at editing. But yeah, I'm depressed now. Yeah, probably get this signing on the road unless anyone does have one last burning question, a short question. Probably not. No, you just want to get the fuck out of here, I guess. You've all got dogs locked up at home and babies that need their ear medicine administered. Hopefully you've not left children at home alone. That would be not good. That would be a spoiler alert to answer that question. Have you not read the new book? You just spoiled it for everyone. Did you order direct from Fantagraphics? Yes, if anyone ordered direct from Fantagraphics for the free promotional miniature booklet, I was late getting that booklet in, so that's why the books are late. But you will get a very limited edition 12-page exclusive booklet that's only available through the mail order from Fantagraphics Books, which is good for them because then they make like a direct sale, That's the whole scam. They just want to make a bit of extra money and bypass Amazon and the distributors and make some sweet coin. Yeah, check it out, www.fantagraphics.com. Thanks for coming.
You've been listening to the Skylight Books author reading series. Don't forget, you can listen to this and all of our other great podcasts at skylightbooks.com. Thanks again for stopping by, and we hope to see you soon.